My name is James Pochury and I come from Nagaland and I work in an NGO in Delhi. I feel very proud to have been invited by Azim Premji University on a topic which is so crucial for the country, because it is talking about such population which has been historically marginalized and they have faced historical injustice, and there has been policies and programs through successive governments, but still this population, the tribal population, Adivasi population, continues to struggle. In fact, they are going through decimation, invisible-lization and mainstreaming, and their whole population is going to disappear in a few years. And therefore, Azim Premji University taking up this issue has been a proud feeling for me. Coming from Nagaland, we are also indigenous peoples. We have our own share of problems and challenges, but then this issue being taken up by this university made me feel very proud to participate and having been invited. And the structure of the discussions, the topics also are very topical, very important. But I feel the sixth domain, the topic, which is about Adivasi education and social change, is the base, if you like, of all the other 5 issues that we have been grouped into separate formations and we were asked to discuss. I feel that all the 5 issues on the top of the 6th issue is irrelevant unless we address the 6th issue, which is about social change. Why is that important? Is because coming from Northeast, we know that a literacy rate in the Northeast is far better, relatively better than the rest of the country, state-wise also and national average-wise also. So the Northeast is better, relatively better in education outcomes, not because of other factors like Christianity's involvement there, but it is because of people's control over resources, not just material resources, but cultural resources and other resources. So relative autonomy is there in the Northeast, which is why educational outcomes are better in the Northeast. And therefore, if we don't talk about resource control, Adivasi people's resource control in the Adivasi dominated areas, especially Schedule 5 areas, then talking about the other 5 issues will be irrelevant and it will not be successful. Irrelevant not because they are not important, but without talking about resource control, the other 5 issues will be irrelevant. And therefore, the discussions are important, that we discuss on each of the 6 topics. That is very important. But then, without addressing the resource control issues, it is meaningless. And why it is meaningless? Because PESA and Forest Rights Act are revolutionary legislations, progressive legislations, but then there are conscious decisions which are ensuring that these laws are not implemented. There are structural bottlenecks in the implementation of these laws. Attitudinal also, but then structurally also, there are constraints which are purposely done in order that the Adivasi populations, their lands are occupied and the resources are extracted for the benefit of a few individuals, some corporates, some groups, and to the loss of majority of the people who live there.